skip it up and that up.
Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. This time it's all about boosters, cash, gold and Respawnite. And today I'm gonna tell you how you can get your hands on those as fast as possible. The technique I'm using is the Whiplash, or if you don't have him already, the elite enemy farming technique. This allows you to spawn the elite enemies consistently and therefore farm all its drops. The drops are cash, gold, cash boosters, XP boosters, common Respawnite, rare Respawnite, legendary Respawnite, and of course invisibility and shield gadgets. Performing this trick is pretty easy. Just play missions until you find your elite enemy. In my case it's Whiplash because I'm already a higher level. The fastest way to kill him is obviously get some health so you won't die immediately after he shoots you, and use a high damage weapon like the golden blunderbuss, for example, is I think the best weapon. I also went ahead and damage buffed it with my head and the glass cannon as well as my pet. So if you just use the golden blunderbuss you won't two-shot him like I do, but still it deals so much damage that he just melts away and you won't have any trouble. Most of the time you will get cash boosters and XP boosters out of this, but sometimes he also drops gold and legendary Respawnite, and that's what we are after. If you don't own the golden blunderbuss or just can't buff it as much as I do, just use something else. Use a weapon that deals a high amount of damage in a short time. For example, the heavy skull is good for this, also the fire spitter might be good. Dual spell gun, and yeah, basically your best weapon, the weapon that deals the most damage. It can be hard to kill the elite enemy for newer players, like players who just started out, but your elite enemies should be a bit weaker than Whiplash is. So if you just go ahead and buy the blunderbuss, that will be your best option. Unless you were lucky enough to buy the explosive shotgun bundle, so if you own that, use that. As you can see, the hardest part about this is actually killing him, because my gear is pretty strong and the bots don't really do that much damage. But once you figure out the spawn locations on this map, you should be fine. Just wait here and he will come towards you. After that, just engage and kill him as fast as possible. Just be careful that you don't leave him at 1 HP, because if a bot kills him, you won't get the reward. Another really good way to actually kill him is the Twister gadget, but if you are after gold, that will just waste your gold, so don't use them. Unless you have a lot of gold and you're basically doing this for the legendary Respawnite. Then you're good to go if you don't have the golden blunderbuss. There we go, the match is finished and we managed to kill him 14 times in 3 minutes. We got 10 gold out of the process, and because I bought the gold doubler I get 20. Still 10 gold is not too much, because you will have to find him again, but there's a little trick you can actually do, and that makes it so much easier and faster. I should also note that gold was not the only thing I got out of this. I also got cash and I think some Respawnite as well. So in the end it's pretty worth it. We got cash boosters and XP boosters, which cost some gold in themselves. So this is also a great method to level up and get started if you are new. But I'm getting sidetracked, back to the strategy. As you saw, we just managed to get over 400 points in one game and then just as quickly as we can leave. If you manage to get 400 points in a missions game, it counts as one full game, so if you just quit it, it will account. And given that Whiplash spawns every 5 to 3 games, if you are lucky, you can do this 3 to 5 times and get Whiplash again. This takes about 20 seconds each time you do it, and whenever you do it, you get Whiplash for another 3 minutes and can farm more kills on him. So if we just do some quick math, you can kill him about 25 times in 6 minutes or 50 times in 12 minutes. But because my outfit is pretty powerful for this mode and I'm a bit more experienced than some of you watching this might be, let's just bump it down to 30 kills every 12 minutes. This is a lot, but that's the average, I would say. Now we just put the gold drop rate of Whiplash up about 20%. So each time you kill him, you get a 20% chance of dropping gold. That means 5 times killing him will give you 5 gold. That's also on average, and from my experience, sometimes he drops more, sometimes he drops less. But there are no numbers on the drop rate, so I just assume it's about 20%. So if you do this a bit worse than I did, you are getting 30 kills on Whiplash every 12 minutes. Therefore, 30 times 20% equals 6 gold drops, which give you 30 gold every 12 minutes if you don't have the gold doubler like I do. But as I probably said a billion times already, gold is not the only thing you'll get. You will also get some other valuable stuff worth the gold and even some legendary Respawnite, which are, in multiplayer, really rare. Also, 30 gold every 12 minutes is pretty decent, because there are some events out there which take way more time for, let's say, only 50 gold. Just doing this will get you really powerful weapons and some good masteries on the way. You'll also level up pretty quickly because of all those cash boosters. And some bonus cash is also good for buying gadgets. There is of course always the option to play your actual missions, so if you just started out, do those. It's pretty easy to complete most of the time and you will get 5 gold for every 5 missions you completed. If you just do your regular missions on the way to Whiplash, so just get 400 points each time and farm some kills with other weapons you need to complete the missions, and then switch back to the weapon to kill Whiplash on the 5th game, you should maximize your gold income and therefore make a lot more progress than normal. Gold can be very useful in later game as well as some events, and the top 5 weapons video I made, it also features a weapon that only costs gold. So if you want to make the best out of it, go watch that. If you have questions regarding this method, just ask them in the comments, and if you enjoyed this, make sure to subscribe and tell me in the comments about it. Just type I subscribe and I will give it a heart and thank you. And yet again, with all that out of the way, we will see us tomorrow. Bye guys.